Welcome back to the show. This is KDS Reviews. This is another episode of Thrifty Haul. This is some of the movies I just picked up recently. Let's see what we got. Start off, Sully, starring Tom Hanks. This tells the story of the, quote, miracle on the Hudson, where Sully here saved a lot of people's lives here on this plane crash landing on the Hudson River. But this is also the story of the National Transportation Board actually trying to nail him to the wall. That's Sully, starring Tom Hanks. Here's another movie directed by Clint Eastwood, American Sniper. This story of Chris Kyle, one of the most prolific snipers in American history, with 255 kills. Now, this is a really good movie. It's a really good war movie, too, also. Now, it has a good ending, but it kind of has a sad ending also. I don't want to ruin it if you've never seen it. Like I said, you'd be surprised at some of the movies that people seen and have not seen. I mean, this is a brutal movie, brutal story. To me, this is one of the best war movies I've ever seen. That's American Sniper, starring Bradley Cooper. One of his best, if not his best. It's another Bradley Cooper movie, American Hustle. Now, this tells the story of this little scam that went on in the late 70s and 80s, where a lot of politicians were taking money from this fictitious Arabian company, and how they got caught. I've never seen this movie before, but it was, as you see, it was nominated for all these awards. I saw it there when I was picking up American Sniper. I thought I'd give it a shot too. That's American Hustle, starring Bradley Cooper also. Here's one. I'm always good down for a good miniseries. I have a big collection of miniseries they did earlier. That's John Adams, starring Paul Giamatti. I like this. Got a nice big box set here with it. Stories, of course, tells the story of American history, but also John Adams in particular right here. So I'm always down for a good show, good miniseries. You don't see miniseries that more. You know, they had that a lot in the 80s when I was growing up. Decided to pick this one up. Never seen it. John Adams, starring Paul Giamatti. Here's one. I actually just got it because I saw it on the trailer. It was at the theater some years back. It's Apollo 18, not Apollo 13. Now, this is not a real movie. It almost looks like it's a real story, how it starts off. But it tells the story of why we never went back to the moon after the last Apollo mission. But I'd give it a shot. It looked interesting. I mean, like I said, I know it's a terrifying horror movie, but I'd give it a shot. I'm willing to give anything a shot. Apollo 18. Here's one here. This is a blast from the past. Most of my younger viewers probably have never even heard of this. You know, Saturday mornings when I was growing up was a lot of cartoons. You know, so the Cartoon Network and some of this other stuff started showing. And this is one of the classics. Super Friends. First season, box collection right here. I just picked this up because you're never going to find this again. You're never going to find it. I mean, I've seen it. I picked it up at the Dollar Tree of all places. Never saw it again. You know, it's kind of like the Justice League. It's got bad animation, bad stories. It's really corny and funny. And that was the reason why I picked it up. That's Super Friends. Here's one. Here's another one. I hear a lot about these series of movies. I've yet to see them. But I'm going to start picking them up, you know. Like I said, there's nothing on TV. John Wick 3, starring Keanu Reeves. Now, I didn't even know that John Wick was a character in the comic books. I didn't even know that. I was doing a little bit of research about this. I hear how good these movies really, really are. If you've seen John Wick, comment down in the comment section below. Tell me what you think of John Wick. I see there's another sequel of one of his movies getting ready to come out, at least from his world. Now, if you're like me and you never have seen John Wick, go down in the description below. I'll take you to an Amazon link. We can get this 4-movie collection of John Wick. And remember, as an Amazon associate, I earn from every qualifying purchases. Also have noticed that there are more and more people starting to collect. Mostly when I would go out, that'd be me. I wouldn't have to really stand in line. You know, I'm starting to see, I think more and more people are starting to catch on to the fact that these physical movies are disappearing. And they're jumping from channel to channel, and everybody don't have all of these streaming channels. KDS Reviews is seen every Wednesday and every Sunday. If you like this type of content, then like, subscribe, and share. Make some comments down below. What are some movies that you're looking for? Maybe I'll pick them up and make a commentary about it. This is KDS Reviews, and I will see you in the next video.